And then count 13 through 18. There was no value for the criminal mischief. That's $150. Although it's clear to me it's probable cause for the second degree misdemeanor. I'm making that $1,000 each count. Okay, that's this case. And then the next case, F25-23122. It's grand theft of motor vehicle parts and criminal mischief. It says the four wheels of the rims and tires were removed in minutes. Damage, significant damage, $6,000. So count one, grand theft of motor vehicle parts. I'm setting that at $5,000. And count two, criminal mischief is $5,000 plus house arrest, level 3. With a curfew, 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. I didn't do enough for him. He has a probation hold. F25-23123 was possession of fentanyl. I found probable cause for possession with intent to sell fentanyl. He had 2 grams of fentanyl in a scale. So count one is $7,500, and count two, possession of paraphernalia, is $500 with the probation hold.
And house arrest?
Not on this thing, not this case. And then the last case, F25-23121, is burglary to the unoccupied conveyance and grand theft. So here he goes to somebody's truck and removes a blue ATV and tries to start it, but he couldn't start it. And then he pushes the ATV eastbound down the street. There's probable cause for burglary and grand theft. So count one is $2,500. Count two is $2,500. This one is plus house arrest, level 3 curfew, 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. And you'll see your judge tomorrow. Monday. Have a nice day. All right, moving right along. Raymond Barrett, page 17.
No, Your Honor. Number 48, Arguello Masses.
Okay, they didn't give me that one.
I think.
So I'm sorry. Let me go make sure we pull all the numbers right.
Yeah, 48 is Arguello.
You have number 26, number 36, number 41, number 48. Why is it? Why that just surprised me? But it's okay. It's all right.
We didn't do number 36. 1 second.
Don't stop drinking that stuff. So I need 26, 36, 41, 48, 50, and 51. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that could be the lottery numbers too. It's 6. Right. You need, is it 5 plus 4? 6, I don't know. So who's next, please? Okay. What number is that?
Pablo Fonseca, number 36 on page.
Silvio Arguello Mathis, page 17.
Are you Fonseca?
Yes, ma'am.
This is Mr. Fonseca.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 2 cases. It says added charges. Retail theft with multiple locations. That's from August 31st. And then retail theft, multiple locations.
Fonseca.
What?
We are on Mr. Fonseca. I don't think you can hear us very well. I'm not sure what the volume is over there. I think there's a Zoom issue with the volume.
No, I hear you perfectly fine. He numbered my calendar wrong.
It happens.
He just said he wanted Arguello Mathis. Somebody said that. What page is he on, please?
He's on page 12, number 36. Pablo Fonseca.
We're only at number 36. All right. But it might not be my number 36. Good morning, Mr. Fonseca. You were arrested for armed possession with intent to sell cannabis, possession of cannabis within 1,000 feet of a school, and tampering with physical evidence. So, is it here? Tell me. And so I'm appointing the public defender's office for you.
It's a traffic stop.
I need to get paid for
Alrighty, just so you know,
it. Thank you.
I don't see a way.
So do me a favor. We're gonna sit tight a second while I find out my paperwork. Okay.
Okay.
Everything's behind it. It's all good. Well, I got it right here. I guess. Let's just relax. Everything's cool. All right. So I got your arrest affidavit. Let me review. He's, I guess, is he speeding in that school zone? Oh, boy. He's going 30 miles an hour in a school zone, endangering the lives of children going to school. So he gets stopped. They odor cannabis emanating from the vehicle. He had multiple bags of cannabis, a cigarette, marijuana cigarette, THC, a bag with cannabis, a scale used to weigh it before selling it. I'm glad that they added that in so I know what the scale's for. There was a black gun in somebody's backyard near where he got stopped. They think he threw the gun there. There's probable cause for that. There's probable cause for the charges. It is a traffic stop. He's 25. So I'll set it on.
He reminded me all of his life. He works 7 days a week at a car wash.
Okay.
And
Count one in possession with intent to sell cannabis. I'll set that at.
Judge, there's no weight.
They have multiple individual bags of cannabis, a marijuana cigarette, THC, and a scale. Because of the scale, I think it's enough for that. Count one armed possession with intent to sell cannabis. I'll set that at $1,500. Count two, the possession of scale. I agree with you on that. It's stop within the school zone. No probable cause for count two. It's just be possession of cannabis for count two. I'll do an arm bar for count two. Count three, there's probable cause for tampering with evidence, $2,500. So you can post the bond and get out of jail. Let me see. Yeah. Does he have money to post the bond? I don't know. Free trial? Okay, not with the sale.
Yes, Judge. Yes, thank you.
Okay, have a nice day. All right, so next, number 41, just give me the name so I don't have an issue. We did Mr. Lopez already. What about 48?
Is Silvio Arguello Masis.
That's the one we called before, page number 7. I don't know what page, 17?
17.
Is he coming in? And also I had to stay away when I don't see it.
Spanish, please.
1 second.
Señor Argüello, ¿habla inglés?
Spanish.
Good morning,
Gracias.
sir. You were arrested for 2 cases, retail theft multiple locations, both from August. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Your Honor,
Señor, le han puesto cargo por ratería, por 2 casos, ratería de tienda en varias ocasiones y ambos fueron en agosto. Le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio para que lo represente, que está a su lado.
Fugitive hold from Broward, and he is, has a hold for immigration.
Él tiene una retención migratoria y también del condado de Broward.
Okay. Only 3, deputy? I thought there were 5. No. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, so let me review. There's probable cause on F25-23243 for retail theft. It's alleged he and a friend stole over $1,100 of cosmetics from CVS.
Sí, entonces hay motivo fundado por F2523243 por ratería de tienda. Se alega de que él se robó $1,100 de cosméticos de CVS.
It's a $2,500 bond, and you're ordered to stay away from the CVS at 4000 Collins Avenue in Miami Beach, Florida.
Es una fianza, le han puesto una fianza de $2,500 y tiene que alejarse del CVS que queda en 1000 Collins Avenue en Miami Beach, Florida.
For the other case, you were ordered to stay away from the CVS store at 555 Washington Avenue in Homestead, Florida.
Entonces, el otro CVS tiene que alejarse del CVS que queda en
No, it's Miami Beach. It's Miami Beach. They
555
wrote-
Washington Avenue en Miami Beach. Okay.
You're not allowed to go to that location and you must stay away from it.
No puede acercarse a ese local y tiene que alejarse de esa tienda. ¿Está bien? ¿Entendido?
Here he's stealing $1,600 of merchandise.
Y en ese
Various
se robó
cosmetics.
1,600 de
I'm
mercancía.
setting the bond at $2,500 on this case as well.
También voy a fijar una fianza de $2,500 en este caso igual.
And that's it. You have an immigration hold. Have a nice day.
Eso es todo por hoy. Tiene una retención migratoria. Que tenga buen día. Ya puede tomar asiento.
Okay, corrections. Who do you want next?
Paul Alcott, page 18.
All right. Paul Koch, page 18. He's number 51. Give me a second. Finish up this. 1 minute. Good morning, sir. Mr. Koch, you were arrested for, it says added charge, 71 counts of making or throwing a bomb or destructive device. This is from August 14th. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Corrections, one other thing. Do you have Mr. Lopez there still? My clerk left a whole bunch of stay away orders they didn't give me.
do you want to just have him read in division, Judge?
No, because
I'm fine with that, Judge, based on the charges here.
Is he still there or no? Can you get it back so I can read these like 15 stay away orders so I don't have to just waste these poor trees getting killed? Sorry, Mr. Koch. Let me review this for probable cause. 71 counts. Let's see. Okay, it looks like, I guess his family members found these devices, 71 devices labeled either explosives or smoke in the house. They called the police, and he's been in jail. They were suspected explosive devices. So 71 pipe-style explosive devices that were secured by the police. 17 of the devices had fuses, 54 were not fused. But the devices not fused had holes drilled in the end caps ready to be fused. And they were filled with powdered and metal pellets. So 18 came and collected it. They have lab test results that showed mixtures of sulfur, phosphorus, pentabromide, potassium nitrate, and black powder. You too, Deb. All right, so they also found other ingredients, I guess, used to make these explosive devices. Lots of ingredients. There's probable cause, I believe, out of state. Miss Corey, do you want to say anything?
Judge, my understanding, Mr. Coach has been in custody for almost 8 months now. There's nothing indicating he was one that placed any of these items into the home.
Yeah, he's charged with murder.
There's nothing indicating that he created anything listed in this arrest form.
Oh, there's probable cause for the charges. I'll set a bond on counts 1 through 71. I'm sorry, these are all third-degree felonies. I'll set the bond at $5,000 each count. I think an increased bond is warranted based on the nature of the items discovered by the police. $5,000 bond each count. All right, good day, sir. Okay, corrections. Anybody else? Oh, do you have Mr. Lopez? I gotta read like 15 steps.
He's here.
Hey, Mr. Lopez, thanks for coming back. I have to read all these stay away orders to you. I know you'd hate for me to have to throw them out and have all these poor trees destroyed. So, and these are, so please stay away from all of these alleged victims whose initials are RR, CR, AF, Patricia Mena, David Martinez, SP, YD, Fabiola Zelaya. No contact with any of these alleged victims, I guess, who own these vehicles that had the tires stolen and wheels stolen. No contact with them directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school, and place of employment at all times. That's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Corrections, do you have anything else, Editor?
Judge, the hospital is here, but they're here for Thomas McCraw.
What page? I'm happy to call it up.
We didn't ask for Thomas McCraw that I know of.
Do you want to log them in and see maybe they just wrote the name wrong?
That could be.
And you know, we have Joshua Rivera, number
51.
Number what?
Can you make comments?
Yes, ma'am.
Those ways number 50.
he's on page 22, Joshua Rivera.
I don't know. We'll take a look and see. What page?
22.
Yeah, get extra steps today. Okay. Miss Corey, would you want to check with the hospital first?
Yes, Judge.
Hospital. Hi, Mr. Rivera. Good morning. You got arrested for failing to register as required by law. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So I guess you're a little late for September report date. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500. Have a nice day. All right. Any more out of turns, or can we start the regular calendar?
We can start the regular calendar.
Thank you. Page 2, Amanda Lopez. Hi, the hospital folks are here. Who did you bring over today? Corrections at the hospital. Who did you bring here today?
I'm sorry, this was McCraw Thomas. It was requested by a public defender, Shaw.
I think you're in the wrong courtroom. We don't have, who did you want, Miss Corey?
I wanted Robert and Antoinette Jones.
Did you say the first name again? I cut out.
The first name is Robert, the last name is Knighton, and a female, Antoinette Jones.
Do you have any of those people for us?
Not here, not now. I would have to go downstairs and check on what we have. I'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so who do you want me to start with, the ladies? Amanda Lopez?
Speak English.
Eric,
Hello.
corrections?
Oh, Eric's here. You want him to call you?
Yes.
Okay. Eric. You gotta give him a call. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, possession of MDMA, a controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Any objection to a program tap? How long have you lived in Miami, ma'am?
For a few years.
Okay. Tap alternate bond, 2,500 count 1, 2,500 count 2, 500 count 3. You have to come back to court for the arraignment on November 24th at 9 a.m. It's courtroom. I'm not sure what courtroom. Let me see. I don't know where the courtroom is. I got it. Courtroom 27, Judge Rodriguez. Have a nice day. Yes. Oh, he's right. She's right. I made a mistake. It's 2,500. You are correct. They're correct. I'm wrong. See? A lot going on here.
Yes.
All right, next, Manny Martinez, page 2. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for trafficking in ecstasy or MDMA, possession with intent to sell MDMA, possession with intent to sell Adderall or an amphetamine, possession with intent to sell 2CB, unlawful use of a communications device, possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in a controlled substance. So can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
Eventually, yes.
Do you have money now to pay for a lawyer?
No.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review for probable cause. This goes back to October 1st. So she's selling drugs to the undercover officers. Okay, I think there's probable cause for everything, but I have an issue with unlawful use of a communications device. But it looks like Martinez was the one doing that, the co-defendant.
Judge, I would say the text messages is the indicative of her using the communications device.
Where does talk about text?
It's at the very top of the narrative. Through a series of
Oh.
text messages, UC and defendant Martinez agreed to meet and conduct.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think there's probable cause for everything. Count one, trafficking in the ecstasy. It was, let me see. I'll set that at $15,000. Counts 2, 3, and 4, the sale cases, 2, 3, 4. It's $2,500 each count. Count 5, unlawful use of communications device is $2,500, and count 6, possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in a controlled substance. I guess that's for the car. $1,000, count 6. Have a good day. Oh, they want a Nebbia?
They do,
Nebbia,
Judge.
a little amount. No Nebbia. She can bond that. It's there. Was it 30,000? That's 15. No, $26,000 bond. Have a good day. Next is Christopher Capers. Page 2.
Added charge.
Good morning. Miss Christine Capers, excuse me. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. It's from October 7th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You are ordered to stay away to see something. There's probable cause for the charge. You're ordered to stay away from the Bath and Body Works store at 3401 North Miami Avenue in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there, ma'am. Bond is $2,500. Have a good day. Next is Antoinette Jones.
She's awardee, Your Honor.
Reset. What do you think, Miss Corey? For Michelle. I can't hear you. Want me to reset it?
Ms.
Okay.
Jones, can we just pass it so in case they can find her and come in during court?
Okay,
We'll just do it in the afternoon when they come back.
thank you.
Thank you.
Are we passing it or resetting to
We're
the?
passing to see if she pops in from the hospital. Next, sorry, is John Joseph. Mr. Joseph here?
Reset disruptive.
Okay,
Your Honor, and if he has an open case, F25146661. Are you placing a hold on that?
yes, there should be a hold on F25-14661. Let me review for probable cause. There's probable cause in F25-2251 around a law enforcement officer. Excuse me, why are you, is today the 24th? You're stamping the 23rd on the back of these. Maybe it's just this one, I don't know. Better check. Who was she? Okay. Let me look at the next one, F25-23250. Battery and alarm enforcement officer. Oh, there's probable cause at F25-23250. Miss Corey, you don't want to waive his presence from reading what it says in here. And he has a hold anyway.
Yeah, actually, just look, we can do that.
Let me have it back. There's let me so well, let me have that last one back, please. They're gonna waive his presence. So I'm setting a bond at F25-23250 at $5,000. PD's waiving his presence. And he has that hold of F25-14661, F25-23251. There's probable cause for the charge, $5,000 bonds. And F25-23210. There's probable cause for this case as well. Agree by sentence snacking $2,500 bonds. F25-23209 is a petty theft, 2 or more convictions. There's probable cause for that charge, the hold. $2,500 bond. F25-23208. There's probable cause for petty theft, 2 or more convictions, $2,500. Okay, now we know this case. Next we have is Kevin Paris, page 4.
He's present.
Good morning, Mr. Paris. You were arrested for failing to register as required by law. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. There's also a hold for you to see the division judge for case F23-11519. Your bond is $2,500. Have a nice
Reduction of 1 day.
Huh? 22nd, yeah, all right. You want it lower? Okay, $1,500.
Thank you.
Give him $1,000 discount off the bond because it was a day late, but you gotta be there on time. Next is Stephen Holiday. One second, please. All right, good morning, Mr. Holiday. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. You were ordered to stay away from the public supermarket at 601 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there. He has he has a conviction from February last year for the same thing. He's a signal 100.
Judge,
No, Pedro.
I set a bond at $1,000. Have a nice day.
Judge, Mr. Holliday indicates he has an interest. Would your honor consider pretrial service?
He's a signal 100. He's not going to qualify. He's a signal 100. I'm setting a bond and I reduced it $1,000. Next is Cameron August, page 5.
Bonded out.
Thank you. David Gardner. Good morning, Mr. Gardner. You were arrested for 2 cases, petty theft, 2 or more convictions from yesterday, and petty theft, 2 or more convictions in battery from September 14th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Jonathan Escobar. No contact with him, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means, and stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. You are also ordered to stay away from the CVS pharmacy store at 880 Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, Florida. So we'll start with F23229. Here it says he's stealing 25 cans of Monster energy drinks with a value of $73.57. And he has prior theft convictions, so there's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500.
Would you consider tax, Judge?
No, I'm involved with battery. They don't take batteries. The other case, F2523228, is petty theft, 2 or more convictions in battery. He takes the items, puts them in his backpack. The victim, he's confronted by the victim. He pushes the victim and orders him to allow him to continue. He took 4 beverages, $65.96. It actually should be a strong arm robbery because he pushed him. I'll leave it as is. 2,500 count 1, 1,000 count 2. Good day, sir. Don't forget, look at the dates. Guillermo Gonzalez is next.
He has a hold for immigration, Your Honor.
Please. I don't think, is this him? No, that's not, I'm sorry.
González,
Mr. Gonzalez, do you speak English?
Spanish.
Spanish, please. You were arrested for tampering with a victim. It's charged as a 2nd-degree felony, but I think it should be a 3rd-degree felony and battery.
señor, tiene una retención migratoria y el cargo es que estaba, es un delito de segundo grado y es manipulación de un testigo.
Also, you have an immigration hold.
También tiene retención migratoria, como le hemos
I will
dicho.
appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
There's probable cause for battery, and there's also probable cause for tampering with the victim of a misdemeanor, which is a 3rd-degree felony.
Entonces, hay motivo fundado por la agresión y también hay motivo fundado por manipulando el testigo de un delito menor, que es un delito mayor de 3er grado.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Peralta Figueredo, the alleged victim.
Señor, tiene que alejarse de
Peralta,
Peralta Figueredo, la
No
supuesta
contact.
víctima.
no contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto indirecto o directamente con la víctima en persona, por teléfono, texto, correo electrónico o por terceras personas.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima por medios sociales ni ningún otro tipo de dispositivos electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse a todo momento al menos de 500 pies de la víctima, casa, escuela, empleo y donde frecuente.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede participar en actividades delictivas, usar, consumir o poseer drogas ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Tampoco puede usar, comprar, poseer o portar pistola, arma de fuego ni munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Tiene que entregar toda armas de fuego, munición, permiso de arma oculta y presentarlas en la estación de policía más cercana y entregar recibo con los secretarios judiciales en el tribunal.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Puede ir una sola vez a la casa de la víctima dentro de 48 horas que lo suelten y ir solamente escoltado con la policía.
You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
Entonces solo puede ir acompañado con la policía para que pueda sacar recuperar sus cosas personales, su ropa, artículos de salud personales, medicinas, documentos personales y negocios y herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted llega sin la policía o se queda en la casa, será arrestado. ¿Entendido?
Do you understand the stay-away order?
Entiende, tiene que hablar, ¿sí o no?
Sí, sí, sí.
Yes, yes.
All right, setting a bond, it's $2,500, count one for tampering with a victim, $1,000 bond, count two for battery. Have a nice day.
Mira, la fianza es $2,500 en el primer cargo por manipular los testigos y $1,000 el segundo por agresión. ¿Está bien? Ya puede tomar asiento. Buen día.
All right, next we have, is it Nicholas La Rosa? Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Sir, you were arrested for possession of cannabis more than 20 grams. It's a cannabis paste and flour. And then also possession of THC, a controlled substance. Can you afford to hire an attorney, sir?
I don't think so.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charges. You had a marijuana cream weighing 2.45 kilograms and marijuana leaf 55 grams. So I don't know. I'll set a bond. $1,000 count one and count two. You want a bond or a dollar? A dollar ROR, excuse me.
ROR, please.
ROR count two. Did you look on the calendar to find the page you're case? No, just tell him to pull it.
Marlene, 27.
Page 6, Michael Rodriguez.
Bond it out.
Thank you. Stanley Lee, page 6.
You.
Here, you need to show it. Then when he's ready, we'll let him know we need it. All these dates have to be fixed. Hi, Mr. Lee. 1 minute we'll be with you. Oh, good. He said page 27. Good morning, Mr. Lee. You were arrested for possession of oxycodone and possession of cannabis. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause for the charges. Will pretrial take them? Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500, count one, ROR count two. Have a good day. Is that his, the next one is his? Who? Gary Maltzby? Is that the next? Gary Maltzby is next. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Maltzby. You were arrested for retail theft with a prior conviction and trespass after warning. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there is count one, probable cause for petty theft with a prior conviction, and count two, probable cause for trespass after warning. You are ordered to stay away from the Target store at 249 Northwest 6th Street in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's a signal 400.
Would you consider that, Judge?
I have to look at his priors. I cannot. He has priors that are pages and pages going back to the 80s.
From 62.
Well, I'm setting a bond. It's, let's see. I'll set his bonds at $1,500. Have a good day.
Two count?
Oh, 1,500 count one and 500 count two. Ms. Sturgis, you know, when these are resets, you don't have to give me the stay away order again because Ms. F does it.
I understand that, Judge. I don't know that they're a reset until right before. I don't get
Anyway,
to my
You're
paperwork.
writing the dates though. You never used to do that, so thank you.
I started doing that because the court asked me to at some point.
Oh, no, I don't recall.
I'm
that.
happy to not do that, but I defer to you on that.
It makes it go better quicker. Next is Thomas Christie.
Which do you prefer, Judge? Dates or no dates?
No, put the date in. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Want number 27 next, Hernandez?
Hernandez, who's next?
Is that what you?
Oh, the attorney's here for a case.
Yes, Armando Hernandez on behalf of Marlene Hernandez.
But I don't have the arrest affidavit or paperwork.
There you go.
Speaks English, counsel?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
thank you.
Your Honor, he was on house arrest and was rearrested on these charges.
Good morning, Mr. Hernandez.
What
Morning.
page is he printing on?
He's on page 9. You were arrested for 2 cases. One is from September 29th, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and battery. Then you have another case for aggravated battery on a pregnant victim and battery, also from September 29th. It's out on bond. I don't know if it's a new case.
yeah, that's my case, Judge, that I have in Judge Wilson.
So I think there should be a hold for F25-3133. So your attorney is here. Do you want to announce, please?
Armando Hernandez on behalf of Marlene Hernandez, Judge.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
Anything you wish to say or no?
No, Judge.
I got a review for probable cause. I'll start with F25-23183, the aggravated battery on a pregnant victim and battery. All right, so whose phone is ringing like that? It's yours? Put it on silent or put it somewhere else up to hear it buzz every minute. Okay. Let me see it. Oh, we found a phone here. 2 phones. Woohoo! I guess they're looking for their phone. Okay, I'm selling 2 phones. What do I get at Walmart? $300?
Probably.
It's somebody maybe from the clerk. Tony, we have 2 phones in here that don't belong to us. If there's a, come claim them, I'll give them to security, but they're buzzing and driving me nuts. Somebody from the clerk? I think it's the clerk. I don't know. I'm gonna put him on the floor so I can have shit and buzz. Eesh. Anyway, sorry about that. So I'm just looking here where it says if he knew the victim was pregnant, it says he should have known she was pregnant. It's a visible bulge. Okay. So on this case, F25-23183. Well, let me read off the other ones too, so I have to keep repeating myself. All right, so there's PC here. Yeah, the other case F25-23183. I guess it's 2 incidents on the same day.
Yeah.
That's the problem. All right. So it's also aggravated battery and a pregnant victim battery. All right, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims. Liz Hernandez and the victim MAGM and Pedro Rangel. No contact with these alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a fire, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order? Yes, sir.
Got it. The victim is my sister.
I know,
Any
we
statement?
know. You can't go back to the home while the case is pending. Speak privately with Mr. Hernandez, okay? You got to see the judge on Monday since you have an open case. What is it, open probation or bond?
Out on bond.
Is that on?
We had an articulation.
What do you want me to do for bond?
The standard bond.
All right. One sec. So on F25-23183, count 1, aggravated battery on a pregnant victim is $7,500. Count 2, battery is $1,000. And then F25-23184, it's 75. I'm sorry, it's aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and he pushed a pregnant victim. 1 minute. There's probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. 5,000 count 1, 1,000 count 2. Okay, you have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you, and you'll see your judge Monday.
Judge, thank you. Judge, will I see?
What? No, it's, I may go in.
Yeah. Very good. Bye.
Okay, next we have Thomas Christie. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a robbery by setting snatching. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge.
I would ask for pretrial services, Judge. I see no prior history.
He's yelling at the victim for parking in his spot. Victim offered an apology and requested him to move his vehicle so she can move out. However, he persisted in an aggressive manner, advancing towards the victim's face. When the victim noticed he was not moving and continued to yell, she retrieved her phone and began to record. As she's recording him, he snatched the phone from her hands and threw it into the vehicle, then fled. I'm not giving him pretrial. You are ordered to stay away from Izumi Escarpia, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Bond is $2,500. Have a nice day.
Well, how much did 25?
$2,500, the standard suggested amount.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
Next, we have Amalio Valdez. We're on page 7. Good morning, Mr. Valdez. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. English okay, or you want Spanish?
Spanish or English?
¿Español o en inglés?
Español.
Spanish, please. Thank you. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Sí, señor, le han puesto cargo por hurto menor o convicción. Le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio para que lo represente, que está a su lado.
So he's stealing meat, but there's no value listed. It doesn't mention prior convictions.
Está robando carne, pero no menciona el valor.
He has
Y no
priors
menciona
going back
antecedentes penales.
to the 90s. 1994 for petty theft and burglary, robbery. That was reduced. Drugs.
Tiene muchos cargos desde el
Yes,
para
priors
los
going
años
back to the
90.
80s. In 1988, wasn't that the time of like?
Desde 1988 tiene antecedentes penales de hurto menor.
So anyway, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Walmart store at 21151 South Dixie Highway in Miami, Florida.
Tiene que alejarse del Walmart que queda en 200-1151 South Dixie Highway.
You're not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from it.
No puede acercarse a esa tienda y tiene que alejarse de esa tienda, ¿entendido? ¿Sí o no?
Sí.
Okay.
Yes, got it.
Are you, Ms. Sturgis, you're going to show me his priors, or you want me to set the bond for petty theft?
¿Cómo dijo?
Judge, I'm going to show it to you. I'm looking up right now.
Sí, ¿quiere que fije la fianza de hurto menor fiscal? Sí.
I'm okay. Petty theft, I don't care. What he's showing me.
La fiscal está compartiendo su pantalla.
What is that? FO727349. What is that?
There's a grand theft on count 2.
Hurto mayor, cargo número 2.
Adjudicated guilty.
Okay, that's
Convicción.
Okay.
You have another one?
Yep, Judge.
I know, sí.
Sorry, Judge. I just need 1 second. Sorry, Judge, the one I pulled up is not showing up online.
So
Sí, no la
what'd you-
encontré la que estaba buscando en línea.
So you want petty theft with one prior conviction?
Sorry?
What, I only showed you one. Do you want me to find probable cause for petty theft with one prior conviction?
Sure, Judge, I'm trying to pull up the other ones, but they're from the 90s, and so I'm not getting an image here when I look it up.
No worries.
Está buscando los
Probable,
antecedentes penales.
probable cause for petty theft with one prior conviction. It's a first degree misdemeanor. His bond will be $500. Have a nice day.
George, you could
Está
say,
bien.
I don't see
Ok,
it for him.
hurto menor, una convicción previa, delito menor de primer
I'm not
grado, y la
giving him a
fianza va a ser
program.
$500.
Pages and pages of priors. He's done 10 years in prison for burglary and grand theft. He doesn't qualify for a program.
Si él no califica para ningún programa, la abogada pidió un programa, pero él no califica porque tiene páginas y páginas de antecedentes penales y también de delitos mayores y 10 años en la prisión por robo, hurto mayor. No califica.
About 20 years ago, Judge.
Pero eso fue hace 20 años.
I'm afraid not. He has prior arrests and convictions going back to the 1988.
Lo siento, él tiene antecedentes penales de los 88.
He has prison from 94. He's done nothing here but like criminal activity while living here in Miami. And I think a bond's appropriate because now he's 62 and he's still stealing, allegedly.
Okay, let me translate so he knows that. Entonces él no hace nada aquí. Lo único que hace es actividad criminal desde que ha vivido aquí en Miami y no creo que tiene 62 años y todavía está robando.
Señor.
So, all right, signal 400. You take $500 bond.
$500 de fianza.
Next is Yosmani Rodriguez. Good morning, sir. Are you arrested for English? Okay.
Spanish?
So you were arrested for possession of a controlled substance, meth residue, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probably
Señor,
cause.
okay.
Didn't he say
Let me translate. El señor le han puesto cargo por sustancia química, residuo de meth y también equipos de droga. Le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio para que los represente y hay motivo fundado por su arresto.
Didn't he say English?
Spanish.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How long has he lived here in Miami?
¿Cuánto tiempo vive en Miami? ¿Cuánto tiempo?
4 años.
4 years.
Oh, 4 years. Okay, so pretrial services alternate bond, 2,500 count 1 and 500 count 2. Have a nice
Está bien, $2,500 en el primer cargo y $500 en el segundo. Puede presentar la fianza monetaria o puede salir a través de un programa, ¿está bien? Que se llama Pretrial Services.
All right, next.
Charlie.
Have a nice day. Next is Elias Clark, page 7. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 3 counts of possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So I'll find probable cause for the charges. One minute. Trying to see where it's a convicted felon. 1 minute.
Judge, I don't see any allegation of being a convicted felon.
Yes, he
And-
does.
The arrest form says that the gun was found on top of his paperwork. He denied ownership of the firearm. It looks like the person he shared the room with accepted responsibility for the fire according to the.
Right. But it has to say it's a convicted felon. It doesn't state, are you gonna show me a prior?
Yes, Judge.
They
One
show me a
moment.
prior, there's probable cause. That may be a defense.
Just one moment, Judge. Judge, if the court
All
looks
right, let me copy it. What is that? F what? F?
of 244782A is an Apple, defendant Elias Clark. I'm scrolling down.
What's he convicted of? I can't see it.
Signed by Judge Fencer.
When? What's the date?
Being and eluding on 14th of January, 2025.
Okay. There's probable cause for the charges. 70, what do you want me to just do? One or split them? Split them, what do you want me to do?
What am I getting?
5,000 count one, 1,500 count two, $1,000
Total, Judge, since the, would you do 5,000 total, Judge?
Oh, he has all these guns and ammo there, and he's a convicted felon.
It looks like the co-defendant took responsibility, Judge, and it looks like it was on top of paperwork. It wasn't like he put his paperwork on top of it. So it could have been they put it on top.
Judge, I would object to any
Yeah,
reduction of
yeah.
bond here.
He agreed to the DNA. He consented and was very cooperative.
All right, I'll set count one at $2,500, two of 1,500, three for 1,000. You
That
can't
would
be
be overstates
unless it's
objection.
somebody who has guns, sir, then they're gonna say it's you, you have constructive possession of it. All right, have a nice day. I made his total bond $5,000. Next is Travis Nelson, page 7. We had to pick up the speed, we're going too slow, and I need to finish by noon. So that way we can deal with our heavy afternoon calendar that I'm trying to get. No, but it's Friday. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession, armed possession with intent to sell crack cocaine, 5 counts of possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's the one who shares the other co-defendant.
I just see one baggie, Judge.
Looking through it. So crack cocaine, 24.9 grams, marijuana, 1 gram. Oh, I think you should bring in these officers and have them come in and tell us if he's a convicted felon. You realize the waste of time this is, they do a whole 3 pages and can't write whether or not he's a convicted felon, and they charge him 3 times. Come on, why don't you call in the officer?
You want me to do that?
I want you to do whatever gets me out of here quicker.
Okay, well, I'm about to share my screen to show you a judgment and sentence here. not the wrong purpose. Sorry, Judge. It's the wrong. Let me close out my windows.
What happened?
I have several defendants open now, and so I just need to get rid of.
Oh, okay.
Here we are, Judge. This is case F20136552B as in boy, defendant Travis Nelson. Carrying concealed firearm, resisting an officer with violence.
What is it? Okay.
Adjudicated guilty on February 4th of 2021.
All right. There's probable cause for the charges. So count one is $7,500. Count two. What do you want me to do with these? 75, they can do each one. 7,500, count two. 3, 4, wait. 5 counts.
You want to
3, 4,
ROR
5,
the
6.
rest, or do you want to split them?
I don't know, Mr. Did you have an objection to ROR for the rest?
I do, Judge. I'd like a bond for each of them.
Judge, then you want to split one bond? Because it should only be one count, Judge. It's a cumulative statute. They don't charge for each ammo. They don't charge for each.
All right, $5,000 count two, $500 count three. No, wait, did I get it right? 5. All right, $1,000 count three, 1,000 count four, $500 count 5. Is that right? No.
You know,
Is
there's
it
counts.
There's a count 6.
Sorry. 5,000 count two, 1,000 count 3, 500 count 4, 500 count 5, 500 count 6. I split them all. Have a
And
nice.
count one is 7,500.
Yes, ma'am. All right, next case is Larry Durham.
Bond it out.
Thank you. Next after that is Adonis Arias Romero. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Does he speak English?
Yes.
Let me review for probable cause. So it's from November 15th of 2024. Maybe felony battery. It says he broke, maybe, I think he broke the victim's nose. You're ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Suriam Lorenzo. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
How long have you lived here in Miami?
19 years.
Huh?
19 years, man.
I don't know what's from, Jim, I don't mind house arrest.
Would you do pre-trial?
I mean, not house arrest, pre-trial, I'm okay with that. You have money to post the bond?
Yes.
You want me to set a bond or you want pre-trial? I'll set his bond at $3,000. Have a nice day. Next case is Adelson Ortega, page 9. Is he here today? Or it's reset for private attorney? We reset this every day. And he's the interpreter. Come on down, sir. Mr. Ortega. So did you hire a lawyer? He's a Spanish.
¿Pudo contratar abogado, señor Ortega? ¿Sí o no?
Sí, creo que sí, es Richard López.
Yes, I think so. His name is Richard Lopez.
Is there a lawyer here for Mr. Ortega? Because I don't see one.
Hay un abogado presente aquí para el señor Ortega porque no veo a nadie.
So this is now the second reset. There's no lawyer. The lawyer needs to come to court.
Ya esta es la segunda vez. El abogado tiene que estar presente, tiene que presentarse a la corte para representarlo.
Do you know why the lawyer's not in court today?
¿Sabe usted por qué el abogado no está presente hoy? ¿Sabes por qué?
I only know his name and last name, that's it. Don't know anything.
¿Qué? I didn't hear him.
Que solamente sé su nombre y apellido, ya no sé más
I
nada.
just know his name.
What is the name?
Richard López.
Richard Lopez.
Lopez? Okay. The only ones I see here are the Richard Lopez, who practices international law, and another one in a different county. You sure
Sí,
that's
el único,
fair?
Richard Lopez es un abogado internacional y el otro solamente ejerce y está en otro condado.
I'll set your case in the afternoon. Tell your
Voy a-
lawyer to come to court, and if he's not here, I'm going to set a bond.
Mira, dígale a su abogado, llámelo y dígale que tiene que presentarse a la corte en la tarde. Vamos a fijarlo para esta tarde, ¿está bien? Si él no se presenta, entonces voy a fijar una fianza en su caso,
But
¿entendido?
the third,
Voy a fijar
let me
una
see.
vez más en la tarde, lo vamos a fijar.
Actually, this is the third reset, isn't it? No, you saw him on yesterday morning. Too. I'll set it one more time in the afternoon. If he's not here, I'm going to set a bond without him.
Está bien, lo voy a fijar en la tarde. Si no se presenta, voy a fijar una fianza a favor suyo, ¿ok?
Thank you.
Gracias, puede tomar asiento.
Stay away orders in here, or let me somewhere else, because I read the stay away orders already. I read them yesterday. They were done. No, they should have been. Next, Alex Miguel. Good morning, sir. Thank you. Sir, you were arrested for 2 counts of written threats to kill or do bodily injury. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Does he speak English?
Yes.
Okay.
This goes back to September 8th. There's probable cause for the charge. I got to read his text messages. There's probable cause. Sir, you are ordered to stay away. Stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are PRP. No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to see your child, you go to family court and file a petition to determine paternity.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I got to see multiple texts where it says such disgusting things to the victim.
Judge, if I may, I think I erred. There should be another stay away order against the new boyfriend of the victim whose initials are OA, and I can supplement with that.
Oh, okay, So you're also ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. OA, no contact with him either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. All right, so it's going to be $7,500 bond count one, $7,500 bond count two, plus house arrest with a GPS monitor, level 3 house arrest, curfew 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Have a nice day.
Your Honor, I have on the card that he's on probation on a misdemeanor case B25227. Are you placing a hold for that?
No,
No hold?
no hold. He can bond out.
Judge, I'll send this subsequent stay, or the second stay away
It's
order.
non-domestic. Okay, the second one is non-domestic.
That is correct, and I'll send that over.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is Algia Clark, page 10. Good morning. Mr. Clark, you were arrested for organized fraud, fraudulent use of personal identification. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there was a search warrant. Let's see. They found checks made out to different entities, businesses and individuals, no relation to anybody that resides in the residence. Credit cards in the name of people that don't reside in the residence. And it was in his bedroom. Okay. There's probable cause for the charges. $2,500 bond count one and $2,500 bond count two. Have a good day. Next is Paul Prince. Page 10.
Judge, on Mr. Clark, he's not sure if he's gonna be able to afford the bond. Would your honor consider pretrial?
Oh, they wanted the Nebbia. No Nebbia. No, I'm not giving him pre-trial, but there's no Nebbia. I'm not giving him. He has all these fake checks and credit cards. I'm not doing that. He's involved in some fraud scheme. Pay a bond, but he can post the bond. Next is Paul France. Good morning, sir. Sir, you were arrested for armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon, kidnapping and resisting an officer without violence. This case is from July 21st of 2022. I need a review for probable cause. All right. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the victim whose initials are CG. No contact with that victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes.
I understand it's from 2022. The state, you filed a motion for pretrial detention. Pending final hearing, will you agree to a house arrest instead? From 20.
No, Judge. I mean, regardless of the motion, this is still an armed robbery with the firearm and a kidnapping punishable by life.
It's actually armed kidnapping.
Armed,
Would you consider house arrest, Judge?
I'm not, if the state doesn't agree, I can't do it. I'm
Absolutely.
granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing, holding him with no bond on count 1, armed robbery, and count 2 should be armed kidnapping. And count 3, resisting without, is $500. Have a good day. You'll see a judge Monday. That judge will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention. Next, Kevin Douglas, page 10. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in marijuana and sale of marijuana. Sale or possession with intent to sell or sale of marijuana within 1,000 feet of a church or convenience store. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I guess it's within 1,000 feet of the church. Sir, you. All right, count 1, the possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in a controlled substance. I'll set it at $1,000. Count 2, possession with intent to sell cannabis within 1,000 feet of a church. I'll set it at $1,500. Have a good day.
You said 500?
No, 1,000 and 1,500. Next is DeAndre West, page 11. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in marijuana, possession with intent to sell marijuana within 1,000 feet of a church or convenience store, and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I don't know if that's there's probable cause for count 1. I don't know if it's a convenience store. It's selling out of a store. Let's go back and read it.
It's called Dramatic Store, Judge. Does not appear to be a convenience store.
can you repeat the name?
It's in the A form. It says dramatic store, I think.
It's in the second line. Page.
Look at the smoke shop. I don't know. There's probable cause for count 1, possession of a place for purpose of trafficking in a controlled substance, possession and to sell cannabis, and resisting without. You want to get? Oh, it looks like he's working at the store. You got money for a bond?
Some, Judge, but not a lot.
Count one will be $1,000. Count two is $1,000, and count three is $500. Is that enough to post the bond?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, have a nice day. Next we have is Henry Chavez Alvarez, page 11. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Spanish.
¿Habla inglés? Spanish, okay.
Sir, you were arrested for insurance fraud for a staged accident, grand theft, a second-degree felony.
Señor, le han puesto cargo por fraude de seguro y inventando un accidente automovilístico y hurto mayor de un delito.
Conspiracy to commit grand theft and organized fraud.
Y también esto le han puesto cargo por confabulación en delito organizado para defraudar.
Conspiracy for organized fraud, false report of a crime to law enforcement, and criminal solicitation.
La confabulación de delito organizado para defraudar y reportar información falsa a las autoridades.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
So they don't list the amount of damage to the vehicle or the amount of money I guess the treatment center had to pay for his fake injuries.
Sí, entonces no muestra aquí el valor y el dinero que tuvo que, para el centro de tratamiento tuvo que pagar para estas lesiones falsas.
Miss Sturgis, did you want to bring in the officer? He has pages of priors, 2 pages of prior arrests.
Licenciada fiscal, usted quiere traer al oficial porque tiene varias páginas aquí de antecedentes penales.
I do, Your Honor. Based on these priors, there are similar fraud and crimes of dishonesty, so I would like to pursue a PCH.
Sí, lo que quiero hacer es eso, su señoría, basado en sus antecedentes penales. Hay otros casos parecidos y yo quisiera hacer una PBH, que es una audiencia de PBH's.
There's probable cause for insurance fraud, an organized scheme to defraud, but I'll reset it to find out the value for the grand theft.
Entonces, hay motivo fundado para confabulación de delito organizado para defraudar, pero yo lo voy a fijar otra fecha para averiguar
There's
lo
also
otro.
probable cause for counts 4 through 7.
Sí, también hay motivo fundado por los cargos del número 4 al número 7.
We'll see you in the afternoon for probable cause hearing. Thank you.
Sí, lo vemos por la tarde para una audiencia de motivo fundado.
Right next we have Kenneth Thompson.
He's a violent felony offender of special concern. Fiona, we need one out of turn on page 17, Andre Bacon.
All right, Andre Bacon. Page 17, come on down. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for petty theft 2 or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. And he's taking the detergent. 6 Downy detergents valued at $66.94. He has 2 prior convictions of probable cause. You are ordered to stay away from the Walgreens store at 750 Northwest 119th Street in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there, sir. Do you understand? Yes.
Please, prior is for Mr. Bacon or releasing him on his own recognizance.
Why would I want to do that? He has prior convictions. October 21st, he has a petty theft condition. Excuse me, October 21st, he has a petty theft conviction. Today is October 24th. So he got arrested 3 days later. Actually, 2 days later, he got arrested yesterday. I'm setting a bond. I'll set his bond at $1,000. Good day, sir. Oh, corrections, wait, I gotta tell him to stay away from Walgreens. Did I do that?
You did.
Oh, I did. I don't remember what I'm doing here. So much work. I need to be in the division. The judges aren't in trial. They're out the door. I have 1 or 2. Right. Who's next? Kenneth Thompson?
Yes, and
Was that Mr. Thompson?
No, Judge, they brought him back for the stay away order, but you.
Oh, stay away from that Walgreens where the offense occurred. No, all right, you can go back to the Walgreens at 750 Northwest 119th Street. Have a nice day.
This is Mr. Thompson? Mr. Thompson.
Oh, that's Mr. Thompson. Okay, Mr. Thompson, disregard the Walgreens stay away order. All right, you were arrested for possession of cocaine, petty theft, 2 or more convictions, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You're out on felony bond. There's a hold for case F25-19645, F25-19881. Public Defender's Office is appointed for you. So you are ordered to stay away from the M&M Meat Market at 17585 Homestead Avenue in Miami, Florida. So you're not allowed to go to that business and you must stay away from there, sir. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let me review for probable cause. They did a pipe with some cocaine residue and he's taking a Ritz soda can, 75 cents. Problem is you got the hold. Okay. Count 1, possession of cocaine is $1,000. Count 2, petty theft, 2 or more convictions is $500. And count 3, possession of drug paraphernalia is $500. Have a nice day, sir. Next is Yosvani Torres Alfonso, page 12. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Sir, you were arrested for 2 counts of possession, conspiracy for possession with intent to sell a controlled substance, ketamine and amphetamine, possession of a place for purposes of trafficking in MDMA, and conspiracy for trafficking in MDMA. I don't think it's conspiracy, by the way. Public Defender's Office is appointed. Let's. Oh, it's not a conspiracy. Count 1 and 2, possession with intent to sell a controlled substance is $7,500 each count. Count 3, possession for purposes of trafficking in MDMA, I'll set it at $1,000. Count 4, conspiracy for trafficking in MDMA, it's not a conspiracy. There's probable cause for trafficking in MDMA. It's that's 16 grams. I'm gonna set that at $15,000, count 4. Have a good day. Okay, next is Freddie Smart, page 12. Good morning, Mr. Smart. You were arrested for 2 cases, possession with intent to sell cocaine within 1,000 feet of the school from July 31st, and the same charge from July 30th. You're also out on
I'm sorry.
probation. There should be a hold for the 3 open cases, F10-3817E, F10-6009B, F20-13554. So Public Defender's Office.
Case number?
What?
What was the first case number?
F10-3817E?
Thank you.
Judge, here's a private attorney, Richard Gregg.
Okay, you're the private lawyer for both of these cases?
Yes.
Do you want me to reset the cases for him to be here, or do you want to waive his presence and I'll set a bond? You're gonna have a hold to see the judge Monday, whatever you like.
I know I'm gonna have to see my other judge anyway, so.
Okay, just don't talk about the facts of the case, because anything you say can
Yeah.
be used against you.
Yes, ma'am.
So PD's not appointed, vacate that appointment. All right, just 1 second. I don't see within 1,000 feet of the school on F25-23233. Let me look at the other one first. It's just possession with intent to sell cocaine.
And I do have a 3-month-old daughter, and I do have a job that I'm working.
I can't do anything. You got the whole.
No, I don't have to. I'm just putting it on the record.
Judge, it's saying it happens at the park.
What?
232 is saying the
Marshall
transaction,
Park. Oh, okay.
right, it's happening at Marshall Williamson Park.
There's probable cause. All right, I'll set his bonds. It will be I'll just set them both at $7,500 each case. Okay, there's probable cause on each case. You'll see your judge Monday. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless.
Then there's Orlando Cruz. He's next. And Mr. Cruz, do you speak English, sir? Yes.
Yes, how you doing?
Hello. Did he want an interpreter, Spanish interpreter, or no?
I can do it in English.
If you don't understand, let me know. You were arrested for 2 cases. One charge is criminal mischief over $1,000, and then is another case for possession of cocaine, possession of drugs without a prescription, trespass after warning, and possession of an open alcohol container. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So let me start with F25-23165, the criminal mischief case. You're ordered to stay away. Let me see. From the El Carnival restaurant at 809 Lincoln Road in Miami Beach, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that restaurant and you must stay away from there. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me review this case. So it's in the middle of the night. I guess table was thrown and we used to shatter doors. No one was in the restaurant. They have CCTV cameras that capture the incident. $1,500 to replace the door. So there's probable cause for the charge. This bond is $2,500. And the other case. So we had beer, then I guess they found drugs on him. So count one, possession of cocaine is $2,500. Count two. Possession of a drug without a prescription. Oh no. 30 pills. That will be $150. Count two. Count three, trespass after warning is $500. Count four, possession of the open alcohol container. Set it $1. Have a nice day. Next is
Count one
Jesus.
was 2,500.
One is 2,500. Two is 150. Three is 500. Four is $1. The other case was 2,500 for the criminal mischief. Next up, page 13, Jesus Fernandez Sanchez. Didn't we do that or no? No, we didn't.
No.
Did you say he refused? Hello, good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Please.
Sir, you were arrested for possession of a controlled substance called methamphetamine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Señor, le han puesto un cargo por posesión de una sustancia controlada, metanfetamina. Le voy a nombrar abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
There is probable cause for the charge. Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Have a good day, sir.
Hay motivo fundado por el arresto. Puede salir a través de un programa donde no tiene que poner fianza monetaria o puede presentar una fianza.
Next case is Andre Patterson. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charges. Count one, possession. It's going to be TAP alternate bond, $1,000. Count one, and count two, $500 for the drug paraphernalia. You are ordered to come to court for the arraignment on November 24th at 9 a.m. Courtroom 7-3, Judge Young. Have a good day. Next is David Mendez, page 15. Some added charges, 5 new cases.
Speaks English, counsel?
Yeah, he does. Right, Mr. Mendez, you want English or Spanish?
English.
Sir, you got arrested for 5 more cases of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. Some have more, some have less. We'll start with F25-23225. This is from October 8th. Anyway, public defender's office is appointed for you in all the cases. It's to your charge of 2 counts of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. I'm setting a bond on each count at $2,500 each. Only on 225. The next case is F25-23223. That is grand theft with others and grand theft of motor vehicle parts. There's probable cause for the charges. I don't know if we want to split them. The grand theft with others, he's with the others, removing the rims and wheels. Count, I'm not sure why it's a second degree felony grand theft with others. I'll just split them. Oh, the victim's set of rims and tires were valued at $10,000. It should be criminal mischief. Count one is probable cause for criminal. I'm sorry, I don't know if it was damage. It was just stolen. I'll split them. Count one will be $1,000. Count two will be $1,500. Then there's F25-23220. Grant 2 counts of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. $2,500 bondage count. F25-23219. That's this is October 8th. Charges 2 counts of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. All right, so he gave a confession. $2,500 bond each count. Have a nice day. And now on 15, we have Dayron Mendez, 16 cases. He's also on probation. Hold for F22-16713. More tires and rims. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 16 cases of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. Some have more than one charge, more than one count. You're also on probation. There's a hold for case F22-16713. I will appoint the public defender's office for you for all of the cases. You'll see your judge Monday for the open probation case. I need a review for probable cause. What did I do? I want to see it. Did you pick it up by any chance? His priors? For Mr. Dayron Mendez, do you have that? No? All right. Mr. Does he have priors? I can't find the paper.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. I have it here now. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
He has prior grand theft conviction from 2023,
That's what he's on probation for.
2018, 270 days. All right. There's probable cause for the charges in F25-23200.
It's just one car.
I guess they charge for the tires and rim. Let me see.
Split the bond on 2K. I didn't put them on 2 count.
Let me just see. Remove the tires and rims of her vehicle for complete. Okay. I'm not sure what the start is 2 counts. Count 1 will be $1,500. And count 2 will be a $2,500 bond. He doesn't, he has a whole probation, so that's fine. F25. Maybe I should do Nebia. I don't know. 15, what's he have? How many cases? 14, 16.
He's got the probation.
Yeah, plus a Nebia requirement. You have to show the money used to post your bond is from a legitimate source of funds. The next one is possession of fentanyl. He had 5 baggies of fentanyl totaling 1 gram, 2 pipes of fentanyl. So there's probable cause for possession of fentanyl. Bond is $2,500. No Nebia for this one. F25-23198 is fleeing and eluding a police officer. There's probable cause, $2,500 bond. No Nebia for this one. F25-23197 is grand theft. I guess it should be grand theft of motor vehicle parts. $2,500 bond.
No Nebia?
No. Oh yeah, Nebia on this one. Thank you. There's Nebia for the grand theft. Now F25-23196, it's grand theft of motor vehicle parts from October 16th. He took the wheels and tires from the 2025 Toyota Corolla. Probable cause for the charge. Oh, now they're looking for their phone. What is that? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the lost phone person. How do you answer? Huh? Somebody named Martins looking for his phone. Tell him to come get it. All right, sorry about that. Anyway, at F25-23196, I'm setting the bond on this case at $5,000 plus the Nebia with the probation hold. Now I put 2 not on Nebia, the drugs and the paying. Next is F25-23195, grand theft of motor vehicle parts. There's probable cause for the charge here. Bond is $2,500 plus Nebia. Oh wait, I got one more here to sign for you. Is there over here? Glad they came back. They were buzzing and thank you.
See you on the TV.
Next is F25-23194, grand theft of motor vehicle parts from October 13th. So there's probable cause for the charge. Wheels from the 2025 Camry were taken. That bond's $5,000 plus Nebbia in a probation hold. F 23193 is grand theft of motor vehicle parts charge from October 16th. There's probable cause for the charge. It's a 2025 vehicle, Toyota, I think. $5,000 bond plus Nebbia. Probation for all cases. F 23192, grand theft of motor vehicle parts. 2024 Corolla. There's probable cause for the charge. $5,000 bond plus Nebbia. F 23191 is a grand theft charge. Although I think the correct charge should be grand theft of motor vehicle parts. The victim's wheels were stolen from the Toyota Corolla. I'll set this bond to $2,500 plus Nebbia.
Judge, if we can just pause for a moment real fast.
What?
We can just pause for a moment real fast.
No problem. Does he want a chair?
No, Judge, just a quick comfort break.
No problem. Taking a long time. You want to bring somebody else while we're waiting or no? Or do you want me to? I'll just reread everything. Let's read the next one until he comes back. I mean, none of these are marked by the clerk, not even the date. Oh, really? Whatever.
Judge, we have Mr. Hampton if you want to do Mr. Hampton while we're waiting.
Sure. Hi, Mr. Hampton. Sir, you were arrested for possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. You're out on felony bond. There's a hold for F 14828. So there's probable cause for possession of a controlled substance, cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. You'll see your judge on Monday for case F 14828. It's $2,500 count one, $500 count two. Have a good day. Next, next case would be Raymond Barrett, page 17.
Added charge.
Good afternoon. So you were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle. It's charged as a first-degree felony. I think it should be a third-degree felony. There's probable cause for grand theft of a vehicle, $2,500 bond. Have a good day. Next, Daniel Gutierrez, page 18.
Refuse.
Refused?
Yes.
He refused court. There's probable cause. It's an added charge. You want me to reset it or you want me to set a bond?
Mr. Fontaine, we can waive his presence.
I really couldn't hear you.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Bond is $2,500. Next is Robert Knighton, page 22. Is he still at Ward D? I take it?
Yes.
Reset Ward D, they didn't come in. Augustin Rodriguez, page 22.
Refuse.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause for the charge, $2,500 bond.
Mr. Do you have the name of the alleged victim?
Anthony Smith.
Thank you.
Next is Angel Molina Gonzalez, page 23.
Refuse.
We can waive his presence.
There's probable, appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause, bond is $2,500. Next is Kareem Sierra, page 23.
Refuse.
Can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Let me review. There's probable cause, $2,500 bond. Elijah Torre Alba, page 24.
Refuse.
Can waive his presence. There's two.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. You're gonna have to give the name for the F-25 234244.
244, it is. Kevin Rawls, Rawls.
Kevin,
Kevin, yes.
thank you.
So you're waiving his presence?
Yes.
Probable cause for the charge of battery by a detainee on another detainee on F-25 2323244. That bond's $2,500. And F-25 23236. There's probable cause. In this case, the bond is, let me just see if it mentions in here. Yeah, there's probable cause, $2,500 bond. Right, next we have Kevin Rawls.
Refuse.
We can waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, review. There's probable cause for the charge. I'll set it. You want to waive his presence?
Yes.
I'll set his bond at $1,500.
And do you have the name of the alleged victim?
Kareem, Karim, Sierra. Sierra.
Page 25, Christopher.
You said Diaz, Christopher Diaz?
What?
Did you call?
Christopher Diaz.
Christopher Diaz.
Refuse, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We'll waive his presence.
So it's probable cause for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I didn't see anything aggravated. Bond is $2,500. 1 second, yeah, lower. He's,
Looks like they both declined to provide a statement.
yeah, I'll set the bond at $1,000 for Mr. Diaz. Then there's Rometta for 25.
Refuse or waive its presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence.
Doesn't state where this prior convictions are for.
Well, he's only being charged with theft, so that's what it is. There's a problem.
Well,
He's stealing steak.
you're saying he's got some convictions.
Mhm.
That's
That's
convictions
enough.
you know about his record.
I got it right here. I'll set his bond at $1,500. And then we have Lex Lopez, page 25.
Refuse or waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. I think the correct charge should be battery by a detainee. I don't know, he's stopping on the victim. He had scratches. Still battery by a detainee on another detainee. Probable cause 2,500 for bond, waive presence. Oh, he's back. Hi, Mr. Mendez. I'll be with you in a second.
Guess how it's your office.
Also, reset the Ward D case for Antoinette Jones for the afternoon. We got one more, and then you can find a calendar too. I got it. So here, then we have one more, and then we can finish with him. Ladarius Price.
Refuse or waive his
Is
presence.
appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, probable cause, bond is $2,500. Can you run the calendar now or something finish all together? What?
Sir, just give the name of the alleged victim for Mr. Price's case.
Pedro Rojas.
Thank you.
All right, so now back to Mr. Mendez. So, okay, the next case was F25-23190. There's probable cause for grand theft of motor vehicle parts. And the bond is $2,500 plus a Nebbia. F25-23189 is your charge of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. This is from October 15th. There's probable cause for the charge of grand theft of motor vehicle parts. It's a $2,500 bond. With a Nebbia and a probation hold. Maybe the last one, I gotta see it. F25-23188, there's probable cause for grand theft of motor vehicle parts. And a rectification hold. So. There's a probable cause the victim's wheels from the victim's 2026 Toyota Camry were stolen. Bond will be $5,000 plus a Nebbia probation. F25-23187 is grand theft of motor vehicle parts. Victims had the wheels from the 2026 Toyota Corolla stolen on just $5,000 plus Nebbia. and probation. F 252186. This is from October 13th. So bond is $2,500 plus Nebia for this case. There's probable cause. F 25238185. Charges grand theft of motor vehicle parts. Victim had the wheels from the 2025 Honda Accord stolen. The bond is $5,000 plus Nebia and a probation hold. And I believe that concludes our morning calendar. I'd like to start at 1:30, please, if that's possible. If you're running late, I'll wait patiently.
Have a nice weekend, Your Honor,
Thanks so
everybody.
much. We're all
I'll
done.
tell them at 1:30. Bye.
Thank you. All right, video, we're done.
Recording stopped.
So ready to start. Guess they're not ready. They're not ready? Okay,
Recording in progress.
that's always a good thing. Oh, hi, everybody. We're not ready to start yet. Corrections needs more time to bring the folks in. Although, they're coming in now. Can I do the one on Zoom? I don't know if his lawyer's here.
Yes, that's the in-state.
I know, Mr. Ruiz, your lawyer popped in, Mr. Iamuno, and he said he had a meeting with the person. He'd pop on Zoom at 1:30, but I don't see him here. Nothing I can do. They're coming in now. I guess I'll be the video. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to felony first appearance hearings. We don't have an interpreter. I am Judge Biddy K. I will be presiding today. The video, Mr. Shin is here. Hello. The video for first appearance hearings is being played by me. That means you're here today for a first appearance hearing. It's not the trial. Please do not discuss the case, the facts of the case with us, the court, because anything you say can be used against you. I'm going to set a bond or release you to a program with a bond or hold you no bond. I'll appoint the public defender's office to represent everyone unless you tell me you can afford to hire a private lawyer. And then make sure to keep all future court dates. The arraignment should be in 60 days if you're out of custody, I believe, at 30 days or 21 days if you're in custody. And I guess that's about it. Let's get started. I need the I need everybody to please stand up, raise your right hand to be sworn in by our clerk.
Good afternoon, everybody. All rise, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
Buenos días, levanten mano derecha, juran o afirman que el testimonio que prestarán hoy será la verdad y solamente la verdad en caso de que sí digan lo juro.
Thank you. Please be seated.
So, interpreter, have you been sworn in today?
Yes.
All right, you still have your oath.
Okay.
If there's anybody here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Si hay alguien aquí con respecto a un caso aquí en la plataforma Zoom, por favor que escriban el nombre de la persona en el chat.
Let's get started. Can you turn to announce, please state?
Good afternoon, Charles Heineman on behalf of the state.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, William Cranshaw for the Assistant Public Defenders.
Good afternoon. Okay, so Mr. Ruiz, your lawyer's not here yet, so we have to wait for him to come in.
Okay.
Let me sit tight. Let me call up on page 3, Gregory Fulgham is an attorney here.
He's not here yet,
Oh, he's not here yet, so you have to wait for him. All right, we'll start on page 1 then.
He just came in.
Okay, so let's call up Gregory Fulgham on page 3. I'll promote the lawyer.
Hi, Judge. Good to see you.
Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a case from September 13th. It's a sexual battery charge. Your attorney is here. Good afternoon. You want to state your name, counsel?
Good afternoon, Judge. I'm Richard Cooper on behalf of Mr. Fulgham, who's present before the court.
Okay. Good afternoon. I've read the arrest affidavit. There's probable cause for the charge. It's actually, she was passed out. I don't know if it's the right charge.
Judge, if I may, Judge, what's
Yes.
interesting? I'm sorry, Judge?
Go ahead.
Okay, what's interesting about this case is that according to the arrest affidavit, the alleged victim didn't witness anything. The narrative is something that was told to her by another witness. The witness is actually the defendant's son, the defendant's adult son. These are all adults. And so what we have here is that there's 2 intoxicated people, and then sexual conduct happens. But there's no indication that the witness would state that these people were both up and lively, and so the victim doesn't remember anything. Moreover, Judge, this is someone who's been a pillar of the community, 0 criminal history, owns his own home, lives with his wife, his mentally disabled daughter, and his adult son. He has a well-paying job that he's held for 25 years. He's been married to his wife for 25 years. This is simply a shock to the family. It's a shock to Mr. Fulgham. We're respectfully asking for a monetary bond today, a bond that would allow him to still provide for his family and fight these heinous charges against him. Also, it should be noted, Judge, this is a delayed report. So the allegation happens in September 13th specifically, and there's no indication that there was any outstanding warrant. They just simply went and picked him up because on October 23rd, that's when he was apprehended. So respectfully asking for a monetary bond. I believe a $10,000 bond should be appropriate in this matter.
Okay, let me hear from the state. Yeah, what bond are you seeking? The victim didn't consent and was, I guess, inhaled something that he provided to her and she blacked out. So,
I understand.
yeah, helpless victim.
Right. I mean, it's not something, I mean, I do think I don't believe this is a situation where falls into the category of not being held with no bond. So
Well,
standard bond for
whatever, but what bond do you want?
the standard for the second degree felony, I think is fine, Judge.
Well, I'm going to do a little bit more than that. The standard would be a second for a helpless victim is no bond. I'll set the bonds at Sir, your order to stay away from the victim, whose initials are SB. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times. All right, I'll set the bond at $10,000. Have a nice day. Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Heineman.
Okay, now, did Mr. Amigo get here or no? Mr. Rubin, I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he didn't get any word. You can sit tight a little bit longer. Okay, next is Soraya Valdez Fernandez, case 1.
Bond out.
Bond out. Yandera Serrano.
Your Honor, we tried in the afternoon again. She refused.
She refused court. You want to waive her presence or you want me to reset it for tomorrow?
We can waive presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. It's count 1 is count 1 is $7,500. Count 2 is $2,500. Next, Sunny Until. Page 1. Good afternoon. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Judge, butter knife is not a deadly weapon.
How shall I protect myself? Let me hear from the state. Any response?
Yeah, I tend to agree in this circumstance. I mean, it could be in certain situations, but I think as for this
There's
incident, I
probable
don't think
cause
it's
for
better enough.
assault. Ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Cecily Roberts. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment. All right, I'll give her pretrial services, alternate bond, $250. I'll order her. It's probable cause for second-degree misdemeanor. All right. You live in the same building as her?
Yeah, she lives next door.
All right, so stay at least 10 feet away from the victim or home, school, and place of employment while you're at the apartment. Everywhere else outside the apartment, you gotta stay 500 feet away. Next is Libby Lucas, page 1. Good afternoon, Ms. Lucas. You were arrested for filing a false or fraudulent insurance claim and grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I think count 1, I don't know, I think that should be a third-degree felony, second degree. I'm not sure if the value is over $20,000. The grand theft should be a second degree because it's just over $20,000. So she opened up an insurance policy and then filed fraudulent claims. They came for $20,100, over $20,000. So, how long have you lived here in Miami now?
Go ahead.
What was the question? How long have you lived in Miami Gardens in South Florida?
Well, I've lived in Miami my whole life.
I'll give her pre-trial services with an alternate bond. Be $5,000, count one, $2,500, count two. Have a good day. Next is Antoinette Jones. Is she still at the hospital?
Ward D.
Miss Corey, any luck or no? It's reset Ward D. If they bring her in, then
They're gonna do it on their way home. So as soon as we see them log in, if we can.
I'll pass it then. Thank you.
They're doing us a nice favor.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, stop giving me stay away orders. Now I got like 3 sets of them. For these cases that just get reset. I'm sorry, the next case is Lazaro Ramos Riverone, page 3. Good afternoon, sir. Do you speak English? Spanish, please. All right. You're charged with aggravated battery and battery.
Señor, se le acusa de agresión física calificada y agresión física.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
Señor, ¿tiene los medios para pagarse un abogado particular?
No.
No.
Do you own your home?
¿Usted es el propietario de la casa en que vive?
No.
All right.
No.
Public Defender's Office is appointed.
Entonces queda
All right.
designado el abogado de oficio.
So he had a fight with somebody at Sedano Supermarket. He grabbed a shovel and struck the victim with it.
¿A shovel?
A shovel.
Ok. Al parecer se metió en una discusión con alguien, una pelea con alguien en Sedanos y agarró un palo y dio a la persona con el palo.
So, sir, you are ordered to stay away from Martin Montoya, the alleged victim.
Señor, se le exige alejarse de Martín Montoya, la presunta víctima.
No contact with that victim, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from him at all times.
Tiene prohibido comunicarse con la víctima, igual tiene prohibido acercarse a menos de 500 pies de esa persona.
Also, stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Igual tiene prohibido acercarse a menos de 500 pies de donde viva, donde trabaje.
There's a second victim, Mr. Stiles. You didn't give me a stay away order. What's his name?
Y hay una segunda víctima.
Heineman?
Yeah, they're actually, it's on this. It was on a different A4. I don't have the other victim.
All right. So,
Yo no tengo el nombre de la otra víctima.
all right, so I'm going to set a bond. He has open misdemeanor cases.
Así que fijaré la fianza. Él tiene una causa de una falta abierta o unas causas abiertas.
Oh, the second victim failed to provide information, Judge. That's why it's not that.
All right.
La segunda víctima no proporcionó sus datos.
Set a bond. $4,000 count 1 and 1,000 count 2. Have a nice day.
4,000 de fianza en el primer cargo y $1,000 en el segundo cargo. Buen día.
Next is Zachary Ali, page 3.
Bond out.
Thank you. Bond out. Ezekiel Holly.
And Judge, we do have a private attorney whenever you're ready for another.
Who's here?
Mr. Lopez, Richard Lopez is here for, Addison Ortega. Richard.
All right, you do it. I'm looking for Mr. Ayamuno. He never came back. All right. 1 minute. Mr. Holly, sir, you were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you and review. There's probable cause for the charge. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Eugene Gant. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times. And also, in the event you have to go to the victim's residence to collect any of your personal belongings, you may only go there one time only with a police officer to retrieve your personal belongings. If you go without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. You understand the stay away order, sir? I don't know, the hospital case, I mean, correct, defense.
No, Judge, it's time. Thank you.
I'll set a bond, $5,000. Have a nice day.
There you go.
What's the case, now, lawyer?
It's, Ortega. The one that we reset for private attorney.
Adelson Ortega.
Richard Perez is the attorney.
Who's the attorney, Mr. Perez?
Yes.
You gave me a name. Hi, Mr. Perez.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Who are you? He gave me the name of, I think he said Richard Lopez.
No,
I would have called you this morning.
thank you.
All right, good afternoon, sir. He's a Spanish interpreter. Your lawyer is present. You're charged with aggravated battery and battery on a person age 65 or older.
Buenas tardes, está su abogado, señor. Se le acusa de agredir una agresión física y de agredir una persona con 65 años o más, años de edad.
On probation, you have a hold to see the division judge on Monday for your open probation case.
También está cumpliendo libertad vigilada y se pide su retención para que se vea con el juez a cargo de ese caso de incumplimiento de la libertad vigilada.
Okay, Mr. Perez, anything you wish to say? He's, I
Yes,
guess
Judge.
he punched somebody in the back, causing her to fall to the ground. And then he hit another victim as well in the back of the head, and one of the victims suffered a stroke.
Señor Letrado Pérez, algo que quisiera decir, él le dio con el puño a una víctima y a otra le dio en la parte trasera de la cabeza, causando que se cayera, y también que se le dio una embolía.
Mr. Perez, anything you care to say?
Judge, I just would like to make an argument as to PC for the battery on a person 65 or older.
Oh, no, there's only probable cause for battery. They didn't have the age.
Okay, then we're good, Judge.
Okay.
No further argument.
Bueno, la defensa solo quiere argumentar que no hay indicios que justifiquen el cargo de agredir a una persona con de más de
No, I'm
65
sorry.
años.
The age is here. It's 72.
No, aquí pone la edad, perdón. Así sí, sabían la edad.
Is it on the 8 form, Judge? Because
It's on the first line of the arrest. I'm sorry, victim is 70. Victim 1 is 75 years old. I'm sorry, victim 2 is 75 years old. Victim 1 was the daughter, I believe.
Aquí pone eso en el atestado que la víctima número 1 tenía 75 y la otra víctima era la hija.
I see it now, Your Honor.
Yeah, so I guess they were feeding ducks behind Goodwill and he's dumping trash and they took photographs of him and he got upset and he punched him and struck the victims and
Yeah,
it looks like one of the victims had a stroke.
Pues al parecer las víctimas estaban dando de comer a los patos detrás del Goodwill y pasó él ahí a deshacerse de basura y ellos le sacaron fotos y se molestó y por eso llegó a pegar y dar a las víctimas y incluso causó que uno de ellas tuvo un derrame.
So count one, aggravated battery.
En el primer cargo, agresión física calificada.
Aggravated battery is $7,500. Count two, battery on a person 65 or older is $5,000.
En el primer cargo, agresión física calificada, 7.500 de fianza. Y en el segundo cargo, agresión física contra persona de 65 años o más años de edad, 5.000 de fianza.
All right, so you have a good lawyer. Listen to what Mr. Perez tells you. You'll see your judge Monday.
Le asiste un abogado muy competente, así que hágale caso a lo que le diga el señor Pérez.
Thanks. Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Buen día.
All right, we have somebody from the hospital here. Who's that? Is that for Ms. Jones?
Correct.
Oh, wonderful. Hello, Ms. Jones. Good morning.
Hi.
Good afternoon. You were
Hi.
arrested for a case from the 21st of October, aggravated battery on a pregnant victim and another count for battery. So I'm appointing the public defender's office for you.
Yes, ma'am. I would take responsibility.
Don't
for
talk
the-
about the facts. You're presumed not guilty.
Ms. Jones, please don't talk about the facts of your case, please.
What'd you say?
My first time, so I don't know,
Ms. Jones, please don't talk about the facts of your case, please. Thank you.
Okay, so you're ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, Desiree Dawkins, and the other victim whose initials are RF. You live in the same home with them?
No, they came over there to visit my brother's girlfriend.
Okay. So stay away from them, no contact with them, okay? You have to
Yes,
stay
ma'am.
500 feet away from their home, school, and place of employment at all times.
I don't know this one. I don't know.
Judge, would you consider an ROR on this case?
How about no? I don't do RORs. This is felony court, not misdemeanor court.
Thank you, Judge.
Does she have prior state or no?
No, ma'am.
No, Joe. No priors.
Ms. Jones, do you have money for bond?
Yes.
Huh? She has no priors. I'll give her pretrial services, alternate bond. Count one will be $5,000 and count two will be $1,000. Yeah, I'll order in. Stay out of trouble, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Post a bond, you can do that too. A total bond $6,000, all right?
Get out the
Yeah, I can do that.
She gets out of the hospital, Judge, because they won't be able to meet with her.
Say it again?
She won't be able to get out the pretrial until she gets out of the hospital and comes back to the jail and they can meet with her. Ms. Jones, do you have a phone number of someone you would like our office to call for you to see if they can post your bond for you?
Yeah, I have it. You want? I can give it to you right now.
Yeah. I'll lower count one a little. So I'll set count one at $2,500 and count two at $1,000.
Thank you.
2,500 and 1,000?
Yeah, 2,500 and 1,000. So it's 3,500 total. I can't do an ROR based on this charge. I'm sorry.
And that's no trial?
No I can do pretrial alternate 2,500 and 1,000. It's her choice, whatever she wishes to do.
Okay. What's the phone number you want us to call?
786-518-1578.
1578,
Yes,
and who's that for?
that's my daughter. Her
Okay,
name is Arkayla Odom.
thank you.
All right, good luck to you. Have a good day. Make sure to keep
Have a great day.
Jones, when you get out of custody, when you get out of the hospital, please contact the public defender's office and speak to your assigned attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Next, Juan Frias. Hi, Mr. Frias. You were arrested for possession of a controlled substance called cocaine, trespass after warning, possession of drug paraphernalia, being in the park after hours. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Anyway, let me review. He came in on a bench warrant. He had a pipe with cocaine. He had a baggie of cocaine and a pipe with cocaine, crack cocaine residue. There's probable cause for count 1. What's a trespass after warning? Let me see. Well, I guess they have signed warning you're not allowed to be on the beach. So there's probable cause for everything. I'll set up on count. Well, let me look at it. Yes, came in on a bench warrant, so I'm setting a bond. Count 1, possession of a cocaine is $2,500. Count 2, trespass after warning, $500. Count 3, possession of drug paraphernalia is $500. Count 4, being in the park, sleeping in the beach after hours, $150.
Judge, would you open to tap on this case?
Can't do it. He came in on a bench warrant. Plus, he has. He came in on the bench warrant. He doesn't go to court.
Thank you, Judge.
Sorry. Have a nice day. Next, Rodney Smith, page 4. Let's see. Good morning, sir. Mr. Smith, you were arrested for failing to 5 counts of failing to register as required by law. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Yeah, there's probable cause for the charges. Bond on each count is $2,500. So $2,500 each for counts 1 through 5. Have a good day. Next, Jose Pereira, page 5.
Spanish, please, Judge.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for strong arm robbery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenas tardes, señor. Fue arrestado por robo a la fuerza. Le designo el abogado de oficio.
There is probable cause for the charge.
Hay indicios de criminalidad que justifican este cargo.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Ana Ramirez Posada.
Señor, se le exige alejarse de la presunta víctima Ana Ramírez Posada.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Tiene prohibido comunicarse con la persona que sea de manera directa, indirecta, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
Igual tiene prohibido usar los medios digitales o las redes sociales para comunicarse con la víctima.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Igual tiene prohibido acercarse a menos de 500 pies de la víctima en todo momento que sea donde viva, donde trabaje.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Queda prohibido cometer actividad delictiva, igual queda prohibido consumir sustancias.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Igual tiene prohibido portar, comprar, obtener, usar arma de fuego, munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Cualquier arma de fuego o munición que tenga la debe entregar de inmediato a la policía, a la comisaría más cercana y presentar un comprobante de la entrega a la secretaría.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Además, se le permite volver una única vez a la vivienda de la víctima al salir de la cárcel en un plazo de 48 horas,
You must be accompanied by a police officer
pero debe ir acompañado por un policía
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business related paperwork, and work tools.
para que así pueda sacar sus pertenencias, herramientas de trabajo, medicamentos, documentos personales, de identificación, personales, laborales.
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si acude a la casa de la víctima sin venir acompañado por la policía, terminará de nuevo en la cárcel.
Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, que no, obviamente.
All right.
Yes, I understand the stay away order.
The bond is $7,500. Have a good day.
$7,500 de fianza. Buen día.
All right, let me call up now Mr. Ruiz. His attorney just came into the court. Thank you.
500.
Can we do the hospital first?
What? Oh, is it another hospital case? Who is it?
Robert Knighton, he's the last one on the calendar.
Robert Knighton on page 8. Hi, Mr. Knighton. You were arrested for trafficking, armed trafficking in cocaine, possession with intent to sell cocaine, possession of cocaine, and possession of cocaine with a firearm. In count 5, I think there's also a count 5, possession with intent to sell cocaine within 1,000 feet of a school. It was put conspiracy, but we found there's no conspiracy. Also count 6, possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. Armed possession with intent to sell MDMA. Possession of a controlled substance, MDMA. Those are all of the charges. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Mr. Knighton, please do not make any statements about what happened while we're here in court today, okay?
Now, we reviewed this yesterday and I found probable cause for everything. 63 bags of crack cocaine, another 78 bags of crack cocaine, then 15 bags of MDMA, get cocaine residue, 12,000 in cash. They said in quick count bundles, and there was a Glock handgun between his legs. So count 1, the armed trafficking and cocaine charge. I have to hold you. What?
Oh, you're gonna, never mind. I was gonna say if you could split the bond because it's multiple charges.
I'm happy to do it for the others, but count 1, armed trafficking and cocaine is no bond. Okay, is he on?
8. There, further hearing.
Count 2, 1 minute. So count 2. I don't know. I'll do, what do you want me to do for the others? Count 2 will be like 25. I'll set 5,000, count 2. 2,500, count 3. 2,500, count 4. Count 5 is 1 minute.
Convenience store.
Yeah, count 5 will be $2,500. Count 6. Pardon me. I read it yesterday, so I'll make sure since he's a convicted felon. Yeah, there's probable cause for that. Count 6 is $7,500. Count 7, armed possession with intent to sell the MDMA. I'll split it with count 8. 7 is $5,000. Count 8 is $2,500. And that's it. You'll have to go before the division judge to see if you can be released from jail pending your arraignment trial. Have a nice day, sir.
There's no motion on this one for pretrial?
No, it's pursuant to Arthur. All right, thank you, Ward D, the hospital, for bringing him in. Okay, he'll have to go and have an Arthur hearing before the division judge. Right now, Mr. Diaz, Mr. Ruiz, excuse me, on the in-state warrants is leaders here, Mr. No. Morning.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. Any word from Broward?
Yeah, it's in Martin
Rick
County.
Sarasota.
No, Sarasota. We're both wrong. I spoke with her, but because it's a second-degree felony, she believes that he has to have a first appearance up there. So
That's what this is, the first appearance.
that's what I argued to her, but she indicated that she felt the statute required him to to appear in Sarasota for a first appearance before he can be released.
That's ridiculous. Do you know what the grand theft's for?
$25,000.
No, what was it about?
I think it was a vehicle.
Okay, I'll set his bond to $7,500. He's entitled to a bond. This is his first appearance. $7,500 bond. Make sure to keep all future court dates in Sarasota County. Sir, what is your address where you live?
Not my address.
What's an address for you?
3830.
What is it?
3830
Uh-huh.
Northwest 173rd Terrace, Miami Gardens, Florida 33055.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Victim, whoever that is. Keep all future court dates in Sarasota County. Otherwise, that judge will issue an order for your arrest.
Okay.
Mr. Ayamundo, what is your email so I can send you a copy of the order?
It's just my first and last name, Gregory Ayamuno.
How do you spell G-R-E?
G-O-R-Y. I-A-M as in Mary, U-N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, O, at yahoo.com.
Okay. All right, I'll do the order after work when I finish.
Okay, thank you very much.
So you have to tell the bondsman to look at the back of the jail card. The reset date is November 10th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I had another one on the warrant calendar too. I think I got an order from Mr. Wilson, from Mr. Jermaine Idowo. Is he there? Or I did it this morning. I forgot.
What's the name, Your Honor?
Jermaine Idowo. Did I do that this morning?
Yeah, you set the 5,000 this morning, court order to follow.
Oh, okay. He just
Yeah.
sent it to me now. That's why. Thank you. All right. Next is Pablo Hernandez, page 5. Good morning, sir. Do you speak English?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Sir, you were arrested for possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of public housing and possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So count 1, there's no enhancement for that. So I'll RO or count 1. Count 2, possession of cocaine, I'll give him TAP. Alternate bond, $2,500. So, sir, you're gonna have to come to court for your arraignment on November 24th.
Judge, can we get pretrial on the second account?
Does he have an address?
He does, Judge.
Oh, pretrial, take him on that second. Pretrial, sorry, not TAP. Pretrial services. Alternate bond, it's ROR and $2,500. Have a nice day, sir. Next case, Mark Aurora. Page 5.
He was reclassed to pretrial detention center. We need to resend it for tomorrow.
He's not here.
No.
There's only probable cause for petty theft. It doesn't mention prior convictions. You want to show me his priors online, or you don't have it? It's been probable cause for petty theft. He's a what? Single 200? Or he's NBC. Gonna be reset tomorrow.
Judge, we can waive his presence.
You want to waive his presence? It's fine. All right. So why it's here? Oh, it's an added charge. Appoint the public defender's office. Waive presence. The bond is $500. Next case is
Back up.
Henry Chavez Alvarez.
And
Page 6. Hello, good afternoon. We're set for a probable cause hearing. Is there Officer or Deputy Melendez here? There's no value for it's a staged accident. There's no value listed for the grand theft. Do you want to try reaching your officer?
Judge, listen,
Otherwise, I'll just set a bond.
Spanish, please, again.
So we're here today this afternoon for a probable cause hearing. I don't know if there's an officer here for this case.
Estamos aquí en una audiencia para determinar los indicios de criminalidad esta tarde. Yo no sé si está un agente de la policía o no.
No officers here, then I'll just set the bonds.
Pues si no hay
Count one, insurance
agente,
fraud for staged accident is $7,500.
ok, como no está un policía, pues iré fijando la fianza así sin más. El primer cargo, estafa al seguro al montar un accidente falso, 7.500.
So for counts 2 and 3, there's no value. I'll set the bond on count 2 at $500 and count 3 at $500.
El tercer y cuarto cargo no han puesto el valor, así que 500 y 500 en cada de estos dos cargos.
Count 4 and 5, organized scheme to defraud and conspiracy. I'll split those. $1,500 count 4, $1,000 count 5.
Los dos otros cargos, el cuarto y el quinto cargo, operar una organización para estafar 1.500 en el primer cargo y $1,000 en el segundo cargo.
And count 6 is false report of a crime to law enforcement. It's a $500 bond. Count 7, criminal solicitation is $150.
I'm sorry, the false, how much was the bond on the?
False report of a crime is $500.
Okay.
And count 2, criminal solicitation is $150.
En el segundo cargo, denunciar falsamente un siniestro a la policía, $500. Y en el último cargo de solicitación a la policía, 150 de fianza.
All right, have a nice day.
Buen día.
Next case, Evan Joseph, page 6.
Bond out?
Bond out, thank you. Donovan Lessie.
Bond out.
Thank you. Torrance Cannon.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for grand theft, third-degree felony. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Marshall store at 901 10th Street in Miami Beach, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there. 901 10th Street? Is that a new store? I don't know that one. I went to the other Marshalls yesterday, Lincoln Road. Not that one. New one. It's always nice to go to a new Marshalls. Okay. It says 901 East 10th Avenue. I don't know. I think they got the addresses wrong. What's 04 Police? Is that Hialeah? Let me see. 901 East 10th Avenue. Let's see if that's Hialeah. Do you have an address, correct address for the stay away order? Yeah, the correct address should be 901 East 10th. So, sir, your order to stay away from the Marshall store at 901 East 10th Avenue in Hialeah, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from it. Anyway, there's probable cause for the charge. Yes, theft convictions from this year, I mean, from last year, the year before. I'll set it on at $1,000. Have a nice day.
Judge, could you give a tap on this?
No, he has too many convictions.
Thank you, Judge.
$1,000 you're?
$1,000. I lowered it. Stay away from Marshalls. All right, next case we have is Brandon Ramos. Hi, Mr. Ramos. So you were arrested for accessory after the fact and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I don't know if it's not his father earlier, shovel. They're hitting the victim with a shovel.
Judge, I'd ask you find no probable cause on count 1.
You may be right.
He didn't insist anybody getting away.
There's probable cause for battery and accessory after the fact because he helped him get away. Your order to stay away from Martin Montoya and the other co-defendant. The other victim is Mr. Sillis. You can have his first name. In English is okay, right?
Yes, Judge.
No contact with those victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment at all times. She has an open battery case that was set for today. I'll set the bond on count 1 at $1,000 and count 2 is $1,000. Have a nice day.
Judge, did you find probable cause on count 1?
Yes, I did.
Judge, there's nothing to indicate on the A form that he assisted anybody to get away.
Okay, let me look at this again. Maybe, let's see. It's not clear. They fled the scene. I think they fled the scene northbound on 13th Avenue. Yeah, maybe you're right. State?
I mean, it seems he was part of the incident and then fled with him. I'm not
How can you
sure
be
I follow.
in fact just for fleeing? You didn't do anything to further it. The striking of the victim.
But it did help him leave the scene after seeing what happened.
I don't know. I don't think there's enough probable cause for that. You're right. Count 1, no probable cause, release outright. Count 2, there's probable cause for battery. The bond's $1,000. Okay, next case we have is DeAndre Shillingford. Page 7. Good afternoon. Sir, you were arrested for fleeing and eluding a police officer and also assisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So it's a traffic stop. So there's probable cause for the charges. Count 1 is 2,500. Count 2, see the resisting without. Count 2 is $500. There's probable cause for both counts. Have a nice day.
What was count 1, Your Honor?
2,500 count 1 and 500 count 2.
Thank you.
Next case is Joshua Arabi.
I believe we have the victim wanted to be heard on this one. I'm not sure if I see them there.
If there's a victim here and wishes to be heard, please raise your hand on Zoom. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It's a case from October 16th of 2025. All right, I'm told there's a victim here, so I'll promote him. The victim has accepted promotion to a panelist. Anyway, sir, you were ordered to stay away. Let me see. You were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are JS. No contact with that victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay 100 feet away from the victim, his home, school, and place of employment at all times. All right, sir, you're the alleged victim. Raise your right hand and be sworn, please.
I swear.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Please tell me your name.
Jonathan Seymour.
Okay. Sir, what do you want to tell the court?
I feel like he's a danger to society. He pretty much sat here and claimed that he owned that business. He was sitting up here showing his gun off and pointing his gun at me, and like I said, I seen when he even passed by. I never gave him no eye contact. I never talked to him. I never said anything to this man. And for the point that he shot at my car, which when I seen him after I was on the phone with the officers and the dispatch as well, you know, I'm U-turning to go to the back to the officer, and as I'm U-turning, he rolled his window down and pulled his gun out and shot at my car. And as I got back to the officer, that's when I realized that the bullet went through my back door and launched into the side of my driver's seat. And if I didn't have metal in my driver's seat, that bullet would have launched in my back, or it could have caused paralyzed or even death. And I feel like he really taking this carrying a gun thing is out of hand. And of course, I guess I see that he's a tow truck driver or so, but that mean that you in a whole plaza after hours. You're not even, all your business is closed. So what I'm trying to figure out is why you even there. I work. And all I was just doing was going to get something to eat. And me going to get something to eat could have cost me my life because of this man here negligency and thinking that he's big bad wolf. And of course, showing his gun to everybody. And this is not even his first incident. It just so happened that I was one of the incident to where he ended up shooting at.
Okay. I entered a stay away order. State, I don't know if you have any further questions for Mr. Seymour.
Not at this time, Judge, no.
Defense, any questions?
No, Judge.
Thank you. Give me one moment to review this. So he's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I think the better
It's more deadly
throwing or
missile.
shooting a deadly missile.
Yes.
And aggravated assault. He should have had other additional charges. Yeah, it says that Mr. Irby's walking around with a firearm in his waistband. He's holding on to it while looking at the victim's vehicle. He goes to get his order, and Mr. Irby says he would have all the vehicles parked in front of the business towed while pulling his shirt up, brandishing his firearm. And then he waved his gun.
No, he pointed directly at me before he went to waving it. And that's when I end up getting inside my car, and that's when I called dispatch right away. So even as I was on the phone with dispatch, I pretty much they tried to see, well, did I get the tag? I wasn't directly behind him, so I'm not chasing him or anything. I tried to zoom in. I can't zoom in because the picture didn't come out right. He ended up turning by a club right there called Club.
Yeah, no, I got it. It says here he extended his arm out and shot out from the driver's side of his vehicle, striking victim's rear driver's side door. There's probable cause for shooting a deadly missile. So I entered a stay away order. Your bond is $7,500. It's going to be plus house arrest with a GPS monitor. I'm not level 3 house arrest. I don't know. Do you work at night, sir?
I don't work at all. I just moved here from Dallas, Texas.
You what?
I don't work at all. I just moved here from Dallas, Texas on September 1st.
You just moved here from Dallas? This is not Texas, where people, not the Wild West. It's South Florida. People go shooting at people for no reason. But that's between you and your lawyer. Anyway, it's plus house arrest, level 3 house arrest. That means GPS roaming with a curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. So, sir, if you have any further questions, please call the state attorney's office. Mr. Seymour, you can speak to the victim witness coordinator. The court enters a stay away order and a set of bond, and he will have his day in court. The arraignment should be in 30 days. I'm sorry, in 60 days if you post a bond. If you're unable to post a bond, I believe it's in 21 days. All right. Thank you for coming in, sir. Good day to Mr. Irby.
Okay.
7,500
7,500 plus house arrest level 3.
Is that it for me?
That's it, sir. You're free to go. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Our next case is Larry Pleasure, page 8. Good afternoon, Mr. Pleasure. Sir, you were arrested for possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $7,500. All right, next we have Wendell Sweetenberg, page 8.
NBC, Your Honor.
Let me review. There's probable cause. You want to waive presence or you want me to reset it? These are
added charges.
We waive his presence.
All right, appoint the public defender's office. Waive presence, bond is $2,500. Victim's names in the arrest affidavit. Is that it? Got that one more case. Have anything else or no?
Oh, that's it, Your Honor.
All right, we're done. Have a nice day. Good weekend. Bye, Miss Corey. Have a nice vacation.
Thank you.
Have a nice weekend, Judge.
Good day. Thank you so much, sir. Very good argument.
Thank you. It's all Miss Corey.
Recording stopped.